if we can win these two matches.
Yes, Hearts there returning to the top of the league. Well, it's a position.
Their form's been helped by a player's weight watching.
Wins in 7 games has hoisted Hearts to the top of the table. Their form beefed up by a player looking lean and mean around the middle.
He's taken great steps during the summer to improve his fitness, and now we've got a really fit Stevie Fulton who's getting up and down the park and making an influence on the games, and he's been a real big reason why we've made a good start.
Steve Fulton's career started in the Celtic midfield alongside Tommy Burns and Roy Aitken. That was in 1989 when he was a teenager. He didn't stay in the first team though and was sold to Bolton. After a disastrous year there, which saw him add a few pounds to various parts of his body, he kick-started his career with Jim Jeffries at Falkirk in 1994. They teamed up again a year later at Tynecastle, where Fulton has struggled with his fitness.
I don't really know what my best fighting weight is. I have lost a bit of weight, and I do feel a benefit of it just now. It's just like a case of making sure it doesn't go back on and not rest on my laurels, really.
Why do you think you've put on weight over the years? Because sometimes it's surprising that a professional footballer, and there are a few, might have a few pounds here and there that you shouldn't have.
I just think it didn't really bother me what I ate and things like that. You get footballers, they'll eat the right stuff and that. Like me, I would just go down a chip shop and things like that.
Some people just need to look at things and they put on weight, but Stevie's doesn't help himself, and he knows that. But that's in the past now. He has taken a tumble, and I've always said, when I first signed him for Falkirk, John Collins says to me what great ability he had, and someday maybe the penny will drop that he will start to be disciplined and looking after himself, and he's done that, and I'm really pleased for him, and he's made a great effort, and I think he now realises he's seen the benefit.
Fulton's a class act, all right, willing to work at quenching his thirst for success.
I'd like to hopefully try and get in the Scotland team, but I would just like to keep improving. Before, it didn't really bother me, if I was playing bad or playing well and that, but now, I'm bothered how I'm playing, and I do want to become a better player. Whereas before it wasn't really a big deal. I would just go out and play a game of football. But now I'm thinking about it a lot more.
Why do you think you didn't bother about the way you played? I mean, many people will be surprised by that.
Well, I was bothered about the way I played. It wasn't the end of the world if I didn't play well. Whereas I wouldn't get worked up if I did play well. But now, I like to think I take it a bit more serious. And that's just a bit it. I want to win things with Hearts, and you've got to be a bit more serious to do that.
Steve Fulton, well, Charlie, you played with him, of course, at Celtic.
Yep.
How did you rate him, and how do you rate him now?
Marvellous ability, Jimmy. He had a beautiful left foot. Plus, he could link up. He's seen the game very well. But for the first time I've ever heard Stevie Fulton, he's finally starting to hurt when he's not doing it. The most successful players in the game hurt because they want to achieve the best things in it. And that's what he's struggled with all the time. He's always had a weight problem. Now is the most important thing for him. I tell you, a character he should look at should be Chick Charnley. Now on the verge of possible getting a call up for Scotland. Playing superbly well at 35. Stevie Fulton should be looking at somebody like that and saying, I want it, I'm hungry for it. And if he does it, he's got the ability to prove other people.
So take a good look at Charnley and bin the fish suppers. That's the message.
And work hard. It's going to come to the colder area now. The winter period's coming up. I think he's got another bit of weight to lose yet. And I think if he could get another half stone off, I think we're talking about a player with a potential chance of going to France.
Well, all the Hearts fans tonight watching us, Charlie, will be so pleased to see where the club is right now. There they are, and they're there on merit, Charlie.
Totally, they're on merit. There's no doubt about that. It's great to see Hibs up there also. But Hearts deserve to be there. Jim Hamilton's now playing well, McCann, as we know, and Stefan Adam, who's playing very well for Hearts. So things looking very promising.
And he's made good signings. Jeffries.
Very clever. He's a good manager, very shrewd manager, a limited budget, and he's doing the business.
Great, Charlie. Well, that's it for the first half of extra time. Coming up next, the son of the Fulton, they could achieve what Hibs and Rangers had failed to do, beat the Lanarkshire side and maintain top spot.